decision.
I'm joined now by U.S. Congressman Steve Israel of New York. Steve, thank you for joining us, Congressman. What are the Republicans up to? Because it's clear that the president will never go along with this attempt to defund it. We're going to have a shutdown, it looks like.
Well, now we know why Republicans are at their lowest job approval in history, which is hard to beat. You know, you watch the presidential debates, the Republican presidential debates, you say they're crazy. You watch what they're doing on the floor of the House today and over the next 10 days, and you say they're crazy. It's very simple. I support a woman's right to go to Planned Parenthood for health care. Some people don't support that. You can support Planned Parenthood. You can oppose Planned Parenthood. They're willing to shut down the government over Planned Parenthood, and that's fundamentally wrong. And, Chris, I'll break it down for you. Why are they doing this? Because they are in a civil war. Because the right-wing lunatics in the Republican caucus are saying to the Speaker of the House, if you fund the government, and that includes funding for Planned Parenthood, we not only will bring the government down, we're going to bring you down. We will depose you. So this is the result of a civil war that the Republicans are fighting. I wish they would fight more for people's paychecks and less over their extreme ideology.
Well, they're not all united completely, because Kelly Ayotte, from New Hampshire, she's a Republican senator, wrote a letter to Senator Ted Cruz just yesterday, asking him whether he has any plan to avoid another politically damaging government shutdown like the one in October of 2013. It reads, quote, during the last government shutdown, I repeatedly asked you what your strategy was for success when we did not have the votes to achieve the goal of defunding Obamacare. But I did not receive an answer. I'm now again asking this question. Would appreciate your sharing your strategy for success with all of us before any damaging government shutdown becomes imminent. Congressman, I remember, and you know better than I, that shutdowns are not popular even among regular Republicans. And by the way, isn't Planned Parenthood fairly popular in the country as a whole? I thought it was.
Well, it is, and shutdowns should not be popular. The problem is, I respect the fact that Senator Ayotte sent a letter. What she needs to do is stop the shutdown. 2 years ago, they did the same play, and I was on your show and others, and people were saying, will they actually shut down the government in 2013? And I said, I don't believe they're really going to go that far, and guess what? They did. Veterans went without checks. Parks were closed. Social Security recipients were nervous about whether they'd get their checks. They did it before. They're on track to do it again because they are the right-wing ideologues who are willing to bring down the government over their civil war against Speaker Boehner and over the prospect of a woman getting fundamental health care at Planned Parenthood.
Yeah. U.S. Congressman Steve Israel, thanks for joining us on this hot. It looks like we're previewing another big